Right now, as you're watching this video, stress might be silently destroying your body from the inside out. And the scariest part? You probably won't even notice until it's too late. In the next 10 minutes, I'm going to reveal exactly what's happening inside your body when you're stressed, and one specific organ that gets damaged first that almost nobody talks about. Stay with me, because what you're about to learn could literally save your life. Stress isn't just in your head, it's a full-body experience, and here's what most people don't understand. Stress doesn't destroy you overnight. It's slow, calculated, and methodical. Think of it like this. Stress is like a silent burglar that enters your house every single day, stealing tiny things you won't miss immediately. A spoon here, a book there. But after months and years, your entire house is empty. But here's the twisted part. Your body actually chooses which organs to sacrifice first when stress hits. Want to know which ones? When you experience stress, your brain activates what scientists call the fight or flight response. Your amygdala, your brain's fear center, screams danger. Within milliseconds, your hypothalamus sends emergency signals. Your pituitary gland releases hormones. Your adrenal glands pump out cortisol and adrenaline. This is good when you're running from a tiger, but here's the problem. Your body can't tell the difference between a tiger and your angry boss. So what happens when this alarm system never turns off? That's where the real damage begins. Let me tell you about chronic stress and your heart. Every time you're stressed, your heart rate spikes, your blood pressure rises, your blood vessels constrict. One time, no problem. But imagine doing this 20, 50, 100 times a day, every single day. Studies show that chronic stress increases your risk of heart disease by 40% and your risk of heart attack by 25%. But your heart isn't even the most vulnerable organ. There's something else that gets destroyed even faster. Your blood vessels become inflamed. Think of them like garden hoses that keep getting kinked and twisted. Eventually, they crack. This inflammation leads to atherosclerosis, plaque buildup, increased risk of blood clots, irregular heartbeat, eventual heart failure. And here's something doctors rarely tell you. Stress actually changes the shape of your heart muscle, but wait until you hear what it does to your brain. This is shocking. Chronic stress literally shrinks your brain. Research from Yale University found that stress reduces the gray matter in the prefrontal cortex, the part responsible for decision-making, concentration, self-control, and memory. But here's what's absolutely terrifying. The part of your brain that grows from stress is the part you definitely don't want bigger. Your amygdala, your fear center, actually grows larger with chronic stress, so you become more anxious, more fearful, more reactive, less rational. It's a vicious cycle. Stress makes you more stressed. And there's more. Stress also destroys the connections between your brain cells. But the real question is this damage permanent? I'll answer that in a moment. But first, stress floods your brain with cortisol. In small doses, cortisol is helpful. In large, constant doses, it's toxic. It literally kills brain cells, especially in the hippocampus, your memory center. This is why stressed people are forgetful. It's not just being distracted, it's actual brain damage. Ever felt butterflies when nervous or lost your appetite during stressful times? That's your gut responding to stress. But here's what's wild. Scientists now call your gut your second brain, and when stress attacks it, something disturbing happens to your entire personality. Your gut contains 100 million neurons, more than your spinal cord. It produces 90% of your body's serotonin, the happy chemical. When stress hits, blood flow to your digestive system drops by up to 4 times. Your stomach produces more acid. Your intestinal lining becomes permeable, leaky gut. Your gut bacteria die off. This leads to IBS, irritable bowel syndrome, acid reflux, stomach ulcers, inflammatory bowel disease. And because your gut produces most of your serotonin, stress in your gut literally makes you depressed. But there's one body system that suffers even more silently. Imagine your immune system as a castle wall protecting you from invaders, bacteria, viruses, cancer cells. Chronic stress is like firing your guards and leaving the gates open. Here's what happens. Cortisol, that's stress. But it gets worse. Stress causes chronic inflammation. Your immune system stays partially activated all the time, attacking everything, including healthy tissue. This leads to autoimmune diseases, slower wound healing, increased cancer risk, chronic fatigue. In fact, one study found that chronic stress can age your immune system by up to 8 years. But aging isn't just happening in your immune system. Stress literally ages you faster. At the end of your chromosomes are protective caps called telomeres. Think of them like the plastic tips on shoelaces. Every time your cells divide, telomeres get shorter. When they're too short, your cells die. This is normal aging, but chronic stress accelerates this process dramatically. Research shows that caregivers under severe stress have telomeres equivalent to being 9 to 17 years older than their actual age. Essentially, stress is a time machine, aging you decades in just years. Stress also increases wrinkles and skin aging, causes hair loss and premature graying, reduces collagen production, accelerates muscle loss. You can literally see stress aging people. But here's the question everyone wants answered. Can you reverse this damage? The answer might surprise you. Here's the truth bomb. Much of this damage can be reversed. Your body has an incredible ability to heal if you give it the chance. Studies show that brain damage reversal, just 8 weeks of meditation, can increase gray matter in the hippocampus and decrease it in the amygdala. Heart recovery. Managing stress can reduce heart disease risk by up to 50% within months. Immune system rebound. Stress reduction improves immune function in as little as 2 to 4 weeks. Telomere lengthening. Yes, you read that right. Lifestyle changes, including stress management, can actually lengthen telomeres. The most powerful intervention isn't a pill or a procedure. It's something free that you can start right now, but you need to know how to do it correctly. Listen, I know this has been heavy. You've just learned how stress is silently destroying your heart, shrinking your brain, aging you rapidly, and compromising every system in your body. But knowledge is power. Now you know what's happening. You can stop it. Here's what I want you to do right now. Subscribe to this channel. I'm creating a complete series on stress recovery, nervous system regulation, and body healing. You need this information. Comment below. Tell me which organ damage shocked you most. Your engagement helps this video reach others who desperately need this information. And watch my next video. I'm revealing the 5-minute daily practice that reverses stress damage faster than any medication. It's science-backed, completely free, and ridiculously effective. Your body has been fighting for you every single day, despite the stress you've put it through. Don't you think it's time you fought for it? Click that subscribe button. Your future self will thank you. I'll see you in the next video.